Time for Blonde on Blonde. Here is the first item, women and alcohol. In her new book, Drink, The Intimate Relationship Between Women and Alcohol, Ann Dowsett Johnston maintains that alcohol is the modern woman's steroid, enabling her to do the heavy lifting in a complex, demanding world. Start with you, Lise. Is that right?
Well, it's pretty scary if that's
true. Did you write the book?
No, it's pretty scary. Well, you could drive me to drink, Deirdre. I mean, with everything you say.
Always have an excuse. She always has an excuse for her lascivious behavior.
What lascivious behavior? You're being ridiculous.
Drinking, getting sloppy drunk, and then hanging all over somebody. I'm not accusing you of that. I'm just saying that's where that goes.
What are you talking about?
When women drink too much.
Look at the premise of this book, though. Does that make sense? How, if you're doing if you're doing alcohol, if you're doing drugs, if you're doing uppers and downers and all that kind of stuff, how can that be the steroid of making you go through?
Okay, let me.
Okay,
what he's saying and what I got from it is that's how women are plowing through life now, trying to deal rather than dealing with it like a woman should.
Why is it women?
You don't need a drink. Do you drink?
No. Why is it women?
Do you drink?
Socially, of course.
Do you drink every day?
No.
Do you drink at least 3 times a week?
No.
Once
You're
a week.
lying.
I know.
No, I'm not.
Well, the first indication
pause.
here is abject denial, which I think we're in the throes of here. But
This is just
but that is an
turn on to
interesting subject to
it's a serious
discuss.
question.
It is a serious question
That's what
because
I'm
the
saying.
drinking
If it's-
is out of control with women.
If it's true, but why is it just women? Why is she focused on just women? Because I don't think it's a women's epidemic. I think it's a people epidemic. I think it's men and women, and I don't think it's just drinking. I think it's not just alcohol. It's uppers, it's downers, all these pills.
I mean, all these women more women. See, that's another thing that's interesting
more of the
statistically.
pills?
Yes, more women are on antidepressants than men, adults.
Right.
Adult women.
The other thing
so
though,
that's an issue
about
too.
this book that she talks about is girls. That it's not just women, it's girls. That the girls are starting at a younger and younger age drinking, and that's very frightening. Because
Deirdre has a classic alcoholic personality. It's just that she doesn't drink, but if she did,
No, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't even take prescription drugs.
fine. But you have the personality.
Yet he
to go
insists
for it.
on calling me a dry drunk or an alcoholic.
What is
And
that?
I've never
What is
been an alcoholic.
What does that mean? An alcoholic personality? What does that mean?
Well, if she projects, she's.
Well, that's just
No,
Deirdre.
I do have a type A, I guess, personality and very
not all-
driven, and I
right.
can be very
Right.
compassionate about what I believe in and what I do every day, and I have a lot of energy, but
why does that?
vile
then he
temper,
turns it into, I think he wants like a comrade, you know, like because of his days, he wants to feel better about
all,
himself.
Exactly.
First of all, here in the I'm Somebody program, we're talking with the blondes, Lise Will and Did Rimus. You know what they call me around the Fox here? Old easygoing Don. That's what they call me. Isn't that right, Bigfoot?
Everybody does that.
Yes.
Oh,
easygoing.
Oh, easygoing Don. Here he comes again. All right, topic number 2.
I don't think so.
This will be one. We'll start with you on this one, Deirdre. So-called sugar daddy dating websites that provide well-to-do older men with younger girlfriends looking for money have experienced a spike in sign-ups recently. Why do you think that's the case, Mrs. Imus?
What are you laughing at, Bernard? I didn't have those websites when I was 25.
When you were 14
Do it
and
the old-fashioned way.
or 20 or 25.
when I was driving that car by your high
Yeah.
school, yeah.
Would have been, I guess, a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
Do it online.
Yeah, for him. Did you just burp, Lise?
No, I just went like
Oh, okay.
this.
God bless.
Just inhaling.
He's having some sort of medical event.
Well,
We
and
need
I
to know
hear
about?
I hear women all the
listening to all
time saying
this.
that they're looking for a husband that has a lot of money. So
Oh, they're not looking for a husband. They're just looking for a guy with a
Yeah,
lot of money.
exactly.
They're
That's what-
prostitutes, basically, and they're
right,
pimps. Yeah.
we know people like that.
Do tell.
Do tell.
It's the way of the world.
Yeah, I think, and there's a lot of desperateness with people now in the economy, and But
What?
I
You're
think a
blaming
lot of that has to do with self-esteem, because if a woman is looking for
Well, aren't
somebody
you looking
else,
for somebody
You're
now?
blaming the economy on this.
why do you think people
upsurge of-
commit crime? Isn't that related to the economy?
No, because
Why do
they
you
want to
think
get the
people
drugs
seek-
and alcohol that we were just talking about
No, it has
before.
more to do with that. It has to do with poverty too. A lot of that, and people's
There are
behavior.
ways to make money other than
Right,
going
but-
on the sugar daddy train.
Right, but I'm talking about what he just said. There is a rise in that with when
a rise in prostitution.
you
It's just
present those
legalized
opportunities to
prostitution.
certain type of women, they will take advantage of that.
Yeah, certain type of women call
Yeah.
prostitutes.
So
can't
I'm
hide
not
that.
surprised, actually, but that comes along with low self-esteem. If you are venturing out looking for someone else to solve your problems or take care of you, rather than you trying to take care of yourself and being independent.
Didn't I hear Kimberly Guilfoyle say on the 5 that she was looking for a guy with a private jet so she didn't have to take JetBlue anymore?
Yeah, Bob Beckel
Something
was
like
laughing about it on the 5
I'm
with
sure
her,
it was a joke.
saying that she was saying that.
You think
Not
that
be-
was a joke?
You could not be equating that with sugar daddy, which is the question you started this whole
Right.
segment with. No.
Why would that be excluded?
No.
No,
Well,
that's
what-
just silly. We're talking about
I'm saying a lot
sugar
of
daddy-
women do talk about that. They
Okay.
talk about it all the time.
Now, Lise, aren't you out there on the loose now?
out on the loose.
In fact, I hear more women say, well, if I had more
I'm
money,
on
I
the
could buy
list.
this pair of shoes. Or if I had more money. And it's always about money, money, money. It's like, listen, I criticized you
Yes.
several
Oh, yeah,
months
you-
back about you never stop talking about money. It's always a money issue when we
Lisa.
have these arguments.
Oh.
No,
Lisa and I on
no,
the air.
I'm talking
she
about
always
having to
goes
go to the
back
grocery
the money.
store.
Well, if I had more money, then I could afford more organic food. And she always equates it with money.
Apples.
Hello?
Always. I mean, we've had endless conversations.
I'm
and
the
it's all-
one in the grocery store buying the food and saying, okay, organic is cost this much.
Right, see?
Non-organic. But I have 2 kids to feed, and I'm a single mom with a
So
budget.
get on the internet with these men. That's what.
No, I'm not going to do that because I can buy the non-organic apples.
What?
So if you were looking at so let's just say.
Save your children. Feed them organic.
Non-organic
Get the hookup.
apples.
Do something
What-
to nourish them. And you're feeding
All
them
right, here's a
poison.
serious question.
Give it up.
Lise.
Yes.
If you're looking for a man,
Yes.
what qualities are you looking for?
Here we go.
Honest,
Honest,
funny,
funny,
smart,
smart.
good looking would be nice.
Sure.
It's 4,
Kind.
5.
Do I need more?
Good
Those are all
provider.
pretty good.
How about his financial situation?
Stable.
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 Yeah, where he's not in debt, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stable. Stable.
Would you
where it's not
marry-
going to be crazy.
Would you marry, say, a cop?
Sure, why not?
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bring it on.
Well, so you're not looking for some.
Put the cuffs on.
She's looking for love. I mean,
Yes,
there's a
I am.
difference. Some women are looking for love, and some women are looking for, just all the material thing. Yeah.